What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and of course we're starting the day out at Maverick.
1,000 miles on it, so I'm like, that's my week point.
We'll get the stroker key for you.
All right, here's the lineup. We have a JL, a Gladiator, a Barely Gladiator, a JL, a JK, a CJ6, and the famous LJ. So on today's episode of What the Heck Are We Getting Into, we're doing 3 trails back to back. So we're doing a Nasty Half, Milt Smile, and then Joint Effort. So those 3 trails, they have different ratings. Nasty Half is a 9, Milt Smile is a 7, and then Joint Effort is a 9. So it's going to be a long day. Hopefully no one breaks and we all get off the trail at a seemingly good time. We all met up at the water tanks this morning, and our friend Drake, that's actually in the video right now spotting me, put this trail together. He says he's run it before, it's a good time, and all of the Jeeps with us were fairly built, so it was supposed to be an easy time. So we're all telling him not to do this wall, and I don't think you guys realize that this is like a, hold on Marlon, this is like an 8-foot wall, easily.
Might be 3.
So he thinks he can just kind of launch it, but he doesn't have the power for that.
I tried launching it off the back out there by top of the world. Yeah.
So, yeah.
In a Gladiator, maybe. Yeah, the Gladiator might do it.
I mean, everyone's just watching him. As long as he makes it, then I feel like more people are going to try.
Oh, I would never try that. I don't care if he makes it clean without anything. I wouldn't do that.
You're not doing it. Honestly, we're proud of Marlon because he's backing off the obstacle, okay? He decided that he's not gonna do it. Trail dog! Trail dog! Okay. So let's see Marlon do this with nothing. So not only is Marlon's wheelbase obviously a lot longer than mine, he doesn't have an Atlas transfer case yet. So in this position where he is now, he's supposed to be able to do a front dig, right, if he had an Atlas. But he doesn't have one. So we're gonna winch, and by we I mean Kevin. Kevin's gonna winch Marlon back a tad, make sure he makes that turn. Obviously, without an Atlas and without doing front wheel drive with that wheelbase, this turn here is extremely difficult. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. All right, so he's hooked up. Kevin's worried because his winch is only a 9,000-pound winch, but it should be fine because Marlon has his own power. He just needs an extra tug.
Okay, ready?
All right, Marlon's strapping in. All right, hold on. Kevin's getting back in his Jeep.
Ready?
All right.
Okay, go.
Oh, I think he's like on the drive shaft and it's just like spinning on the rock. Hold on.
All right, Marlon, here we go.
Hold on. right, babe. So he wants to get into position. His driver front tire needs to just skirt this. And then, I don't know, that's Sean. So the front driver tire needs to just skirt this. And then I think that Drake's just going to have Marlon go straight up instead of trying to...
Hey, stop. You're going to do the same thing. Get that front tire this way. So back up again like you did. Maybe turn into it. Yeah. Down. There you go.
Yeah, I would... No more. Babe. That's enough. Marlon. Oh, Jesus.
Right here. Shoot from my foot.
No, I don't want to let it go. Yeah.
This way. There you go. Yeah. Just scrape that rock. Just scrape that rock going down.
Like that?
Yep, just like that.
A little.
Just so that it gets around the rock.
Nice. Okay, nice. All right. Now watch, that's gonna drop. Oh, he might get hung up on this bumper.
Don't get bound up in there, though.
You need a good driver, right? Driver.
Can you back up? Back up. Yeah.
Yeah, he can't do a dig.
No.
Maybe pull his front end around.
Hold on. If your back right goes into this and your right front doesn't climb, you're going to be literally wedged. I think it needs to go up that wall and then turn. Back up.
I got my bumps.
Yeah. Do it before you slip.
Oh, back.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, but that'll set it down.
Just watch this power down.
Now just straight. Little driver.
All right, almost.
Rear locker off.
Yeah, no rear locker off.
You want him to slide around that rock. Yeah, that's good though.
Okay.
Rear locker on.
It's looking promising. Nice.
Watch your back corner.
He doesn't care.
Okay.
Oh. Woo.
Nice job.
All right, those next venture corners and fenders are putting in the work here.
Come up on this wall.
Too much. Woo.
Back passenger.
Nice driving, babe. Good job. All right, Kevin.
I don't think I'm doing it.
You have an Atlas. Don't be a wuss.
Yeah, but I don't want to take out my corner here.
You're gonna run out of phone battery.
Look at how cool, calm, and collected he is. So handsome. By the way, I'm flirting with you, babe.
Good job. Just walk.
Oop.
You're fine. You're out now.
Oh, nice.
You're good. Drive out of it. You're all right. You're good.
I just don't want to hit you.
I hear you. Good job.
You're good. Good job, babe. How did that feel?
Awesome. Pretty good.
So the buggies are going to show us how it's done in 2.2 seconds. So I would classify these as like moon buggies. Not sure the technical term, but you see they have air shocks. It's obviously rear steer as well. Kevin's just getting into position here.
Are you going or?
That's what I want. I want a buggy like that. if a full body rig tries this, they would already be into the fender, the side of the Jeep, the cage. He's gonna be on the cage, but again, these things are just tube and panels, so no one really cares. Kevin's resetting up his suck down winch.
Sure, and just like walk it over. If it doesn't start to climb.
Yeah, you're gonna cut that front end over, right?
All right, so he's trying a couple different lines here, and it's always really interesting to see. I mean, this buggy has everything you could possibly want. Portals, has rear steer, have full hydro, obviously. So there's not a lot more to be desired. And you can see that he's definitely, I wouldn't say struggling, but this obstacle is definitely making him work for it. In Sand Hollow, though, you don't necessarily have to take this line. You can go up, you can go sideways, you can do whatever you want. I believe those are 40s.
And reverse.
All right, so Buggy, his trans was slipping, so his buddy pulled him back, and now Kevin is going to attempt this. You guys should know by now that we always use Onyx Off-Road before, during, and after our trail days. So let's take a look at Nasty Half. And this is actually a really cool feature, guys. Have you guys ever used a trail report? So you can go ahead, if you're running a trail, make sure that you add a trail report of the day. You choose the date, you choose the time, and then this is honestly one of my favorite parts is you can actually choose what vehicle and just kind of share what vehicle you did the trail with. So let's go ahead and add a vehicle together. So you can choose if it's an OE or a custom build. You choose the name. If you have multiple vehicles, you can differentiate them like that. So year, make, model, all the good stuff. You put in all your details. So go ahead, my two-door Jeep is a Jeep Wrangler, 4x4 of course. You can choose what type of trails your vehicle is good at doing or what you're comfortable doing. And then you could also add a picture and add details about your rig. I mean, same fenders as Marlin. I think they have obviously different rock sliders, but similar. Kevin is now on 42s, DOT, so not stickies. But the major difference, and especially for this obstacle, guys, is going to be the Atlas transfer case. So he's going to be able to disengage the rear and just do front dig, front wheel drive to move the Jeep over.
Use the brakes. Front dig if you can a little bit. Oh, you're good.
No, he's good.
You're good.
Yep, tires keeping him off the body. Probably get rid of your lockers at this point so it's not double pushing you. There we go.
That's your bumper. You're good. That's your bumper.
And now front. I would do front. He's going to get up there. Nice.
Okay.
Keep it like that, Kevin.
His fender might be scraping.
Driver now, driver. Hold the way, driver. Hold the way, driver. You're out of the danger now.
Nice. Don't break another U-joint.
Passenger. Hold the way, passenger. You're good. You're fine.
Yeah, it's gotta let the idle settle. Good.
Keep it like that.
Nice. Climbing out of this like gulch here. Rear tire is gonna come up in a second.
Just a little bit here. You can climb it, no problem. Keep it down, passenger. Passenger now. You're okay, we're ready. You're fine. Go when you can. Keep it passenger. Keep it passenger when you can.
No, 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 no.
Front only, get it settled down this way.
No pasa nada, papá. No pasa nada. Front lockers. Front lockers.
Watch it die on me. You should move your
This is a pretty crazy view. So it's crazy to see, like, Marlon didn't struggle at this part at all. He just, you know, picked up obviously the passenger front tire, but just kind of rode through it. And Kevin just has so much more body roll, I would say. I'd be curious to see what the suck down winch, if he sucked it down a bit. But if you can see, his driver tire is basically at full stuff. It's touching that reservoir, I'm pretty sure. My Jeep, I should probably get in there, settle him down, nice. But obviously he's a lot heavier than I am. He's moving me.
You should drive out now.
There we go. There we go. Nice. So of course Marlon always says I never film him wheeling, but it's because he never waits. Nice. Let's see how Marlon does. He's always the send it king, and on obstacles like this where he knows he's gonna belly out, he sends it from the get-go. Yeah, so this is nasty half, guys. We're doing nasty half, dropping into Milts, doing the middle monkeys, and then climbing out of that, and then doing joint effort. We'll see, because it's taken a long time to get to like the third obstacle of nasty half. You always gotta give him a wide berth. It's kind of scary. So it just pivots you and you just gotta let it go. Let it go. So another 4-door JL on 42s. See, if I had normal U-joint, like instead of RCV, if I had U-joints, I'd be scared with that kind of driving on the wall and then pivoting. I think I'm gonna have to move, but I do want to see this Gladiator do it. So it's our friend John and his wife Angie. They drove down from Arizona, up from Arizona, whatever. Geographically speaking, they came from Arizona. You gotta go higher, John. He has to come towards me and then pivot.
You have to you have to shoot it, and then, yeah, just because you're so long. Otherwise, you're just gonna be bellied out on this rock. Yeah, stay passenger for a while. Yeah, stay passenger.
Yeah. You can honestly just drive straight up. No, he still has to drive more.
Yeah, gladiators are hard on this one. You gotta stay more passenger. Just because you're so long.
Oh, and now it sucks because hopefully that will climb. Perfect. Didn't want it to drop into there. If he just stays towards me. Go, 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 go. Yeah. There we go, there we go, there we go. Go, 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 go. Nice. Good job. Hey, hey, Ron. Hey, hey, Ron. You got this. I think he's on 35s. The whole mission of, oh my gosh, look at, the whole mission of today, guys, is basically we have friends in from Puerto Rico. So our friend and Off-Road and Chill fan and subscriber, Gilbert, is here from Puerto Rico and he's staying at our house. And we have our really good friend, Jose, who you guys have seen in our videos before. He's from Texas. He also flew out to stay with us. And so we're showing them San Hollow for the very first time. They're very much used to East Coast wheeling in Puerto Rico. You guys have seen the times that we've been there. It's really like mudding and just intense mudding, right? It is really, really crazy, but it's nothing like this. So Jose himself has been to Moab, so he's familiar with traction, but he's never been here to San Hollow. So he is finding it really cool that you can really pick your line. In Moab, you know, there's only one way and you just stay on that. You don't even want to go off of it to use the restroom, the tracks. But here in San Hollow, guys, it's pick your own adventure kind of thing. Thing is with this final climb out of Nasty Half, so we're avoiding the final obstacle just to keep it well within a level 8 for most of the rigs that we're with. So if you're familiar, that's the last obstacle in Nasty Half on the other side of this little canyon, nastier half, and that's Marlin, of course. So we've been on this trail for a lot longer than I thought we were gonna be. We finally finished the part of Nasty Half that we did, so now we dropped into Milt Smile and we are doing its middle monkey time. It's all about wheel placement, but there's a lot of sand currently, so it's not as steep as it usually is. Drake, who's leading the trail ride today, he says that after this, like, everyone typically takes a right and comes down the back of this, and it's pretty simple, but he's gonna keep going straight and he wants me to try it as well. So we'll see. I see some buggies up there, so it might be a traffic jam. So that's the obstacle he's talking about. I'm definitely down to try, but I think I'm gonna need a spotter, especially since I haven't done that before. So Sean's going right. I don't know if he's trying that obstacle. Nope, he's going the normal way. So I guess I'll try it. What could go wrong, right? So Marlon, of course, is filming this from a million miles away, but Drake is spotting me. He's in the CJ6, the yellow one, so he's done this line tons of times. He's just telling me real slowly what to do, where to place my tires, so I was pretty comfortable. When I was in there, it didn't feel too bad. The next part is when it really didn't feel great, and that's just going downhill. Because you're going downhill and it is trying to pitch you passengers. So it was very similar to a trail out here called Twister. So Twister is a lot of downhill, but then off camber at the same time. And off camber is not my favorite, as you guys know. Also worth mentioning, obviously the Jeep is in one piece in this video. This was prior to my rollover. So we do have a back catalog of content that you're going to be seeing. So no, I have not had my windshield or that quarter panel rear of the Jeep fixed as of now. Still looking for a viable option for a windshield frame and dealing with all of that. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll get done before EJS, and if not a big deal. Wheeling without the windshield hasn't been so bad. So at this point, I'm trying to basically get out of four-wheel drive and just do a front dig down. But sometimes with the Atlas that I have having shifter cables, not direct linkage, it does sometimes get really bound up. It doesn't allow me just to pop that rear out into neutral. So I basically just had to keep going.
Just go. Don't press the brakes. Just go.
Go where?
Go forward like that.
Straight down.
Go. Don't press the brakes, please.
Just roll past. Roll past.
Straight down, straight.
That felt a little crazy because I got, oh God, oh, that did not feel good. I felt like the rear driver tire go up, and it's like, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like from down like ground level, so you guys understand that like throttling out isn't always like a super easy choice. I mean, the choice is easy, but the repercussions can definitely be bad. So Kevin isn't even cresting to where I was yet. So up here, let me get, this is the bottom. So you're like, oh, Luna, just throttle out. By the way, this is a dip. This is another big dip. And then this is like the easy part. But let's get closer so you guys have documentation of where to judge me. Oh. Oh God. Drake the hero. Can he use the suck down winch? Why is he so up there? So again, I don't think I struggled in this. I don't think I had to line up or anything. My scary part was coming down here. It's pitching you this way. Yeah, that's what I said. My Maxxis crawled this. My traps, my sticky traps crawled this. So what's holding him back is that his rear tires are having to go through a pretty big undercut. That's what's holding him. All right, so I had to briefly pause the filming and air Kevin down a couple more PSI. He said he was at 12, so he wanted to go down to about 8 and see if that made a difference. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's pitching him that way, and the ground is far away. All right. Oh, I mean, you'll probably be able to climb that. Not the obstacle, but good enough. You should clear that rear diff. So the obstacle is that you climb, so driver tire here, you kind of take the V notch, but either way, he still kind of completed it. See how tippy that is? Let me straighten so going downhill, off camber to the passenger side, of course you can't see what's going on there, and you don't know where the cliff, where it becomes a cliff, I should say. And next, my beloved husband, Marlon, which is already taking the obstacle. He's coming in at it hot. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, so he kind of saw what Kevin was doing. I'm interested to see what line. Whoa. All right. Well, that was anticlimactic, I'd say. Oh gosh, that's a big hill. Okay, that's one way to do it. We'll see which way Aaron wants to go. It's an LJ. It's orange. I think he said that's a stock color. Original.
Yes or no?
Come on, Aaron! And we have the Gladiator cresting over middle monkey back there. And lo and behold, we did back there in the red, I believe it's also an LJ, we got Rich Rich Klein, guys, if you know him, he puts on Trail Hero, so he's joining us. Is it a YJ? I don't know. Not sure.
Come drive our little Aaron.
That actually doesn't look that bad.
Doesn't he want his back tire climb and stock over here though?
Oh no! Oh, Drake!
I stopped it.
He was standing downhill for Kevin, too. I don't know.
Yeah, I was.
Drake
You know how Drake is.
single-handedly stopped Aaron. So Sean's been videoing everyone coming up. He got the best spot, but now that also means he's in charge of recovering. He's literally on a rock.
Just let it roll.
Let it roll. You'll be okay.
It's gonna settle down. Let it roll. There you go. A little straight there. There, a little straight. Straighten out just a little bit. There you go.
Oh, this one is going to go open like nothing.
Yeah. Oh! That was a good attempt. All right, so the Gladiator, John did struggle on Middle Monkey, but that is to be expected. The wheelbase is just, it's anti that obstacle. But this obstacle, he should walk this like nothing. He'll already be over it by the time his rear tires touch that rock. He's almost done.
Yeah, it's almost up.
There we go, there we go. Nice. Nice. Not even, it doesn't even matter. He's like totally planted. 16-inch coilovers front and rear. This thing is sick.
I don't know how it was even gonna fit. Like he was, but he's already over the obstacle before the rear. That's crazy. The wheelbase on that is what, 130? What the wheelbase on that?
130 something.
133?
No, bobbed.
Yeah, just bob bed, but like, so.
But you saw how that hurt
So
him on Middle Monkey.
Yeah, of course. So like a
still got up
JK,
there.
a JK's like 170.
That's one, yeah, he did.
A JK's like what, 117?
116.
116. The JL's
118. 118. 18.
Well, yeah, but we're both stretched
Yeah,
the ball
they are,
bars.
yeah.
So 119, and that's like 133. So it's like a whole. That's like going from a two-door.
That's why I call them school
to a
buses.
four-door. Yeah.
That's why it says limo on the back.
Because the two-door is what, 98 or something?
Alrighty, last trail of the day, joint effort. February 22nd, guys, and it's a high of 60 today, currently 57. It's beautiful. It's honestly a little too hot for the hoodie, but check out this view. It never gets old. He just needs to give it a little bump. He's just diffing out in the front. Maybe not.
Way too hard.
Now he's in that crack over there. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you walk right up there.
Nice. Took him long enough. All right, how many seconds do you think it's gonna take Marlon to
That hole on the left side.
send it up this thing?
I don't know.
All right, Drake's gonna show us the line. So ORI struts in the rear, regular shocks in the front, but with leaf springs, which you never really see, I feel like. Nice. Super easy. All right, so I tried that. That did not feel good and honestly wasn't worth it potentially. Could I have come through here now that I'm looking at it? Probably. For a four-door though, I'm interested to see. Okay. It's kind of a hard hit. But he wants to do it with speed, so he's not gonna, less time to make the engine smoke. Oh, so close. Close, but he's climbing on two ends here. I don't think it's gonna happen. He's getting further and further away from that rock over there on the driver's side, which is where supposedly the line is. Woo! Oh, so close! Just work it! Oh, engine! Engine, is this the obstacle it finally dies? There it goes. There it goes.
Mosquito repellent.
He's going again. Oh. So this is probably the spot, if you guys remember in a previous video, where I basically, it's one of the times that I have been very close to getting out of my Jeep and having someone, Marlon, drive it for me, but I persevered. Brittany spotted me through it and it was as awful as it looks. Marlon doesn't want to do it, so he's going a different way. So Marlon's taking a Marlon line. He doesn't want to do that down there, which doesn't look like anything, but trust me, it is. Marlon over there.
Yep, front locker. Be all right. Turn towards me a little bit. Just like that. Go out that way now. Go up to the floor. And it's okay if you still pop the roll. Good, good, good.
His favorite thing.
Yeah.
Slow like this.
Come on, Dylan. I would not stand
This Jeep is not a good representation of what it feels like because his center of gravity is extremely low. But I'm sure he's still in there with his seat fabric up his pants. Have you done this before? The infamous Z-turn at the end of joint effort. Have you guys made it out this far onto the trail? So we had run joint effort a bunch of times, actually, like 2 years in a row. And we didn't even know this was here until recently. One of our friends brought us out here and they were like, yeah, no, this is there's more to it. So the Z-turn with an Atlas is a lot easier, obviously. If not, you just kind of, you know, work it. What I don't like is the fin. So this is very like Hell's Gate and Moab kind of thing. For the wider rigs, does not feel good. Nice.
Nice job, Marlon.
Good job, babe. Nice. All right, so it's my turn, and before we get to the Z-turn, there's a little bit of a squeeze, a little pinch here, which is like a V-notch, and then it throws you towards the wall, so you don't want to go ahead and destroy your fenders, your quarter armor, your body, your doors. Check this out. So so a lot of people come up high driver to escape that, but you can see how that's just taken out the passenger side of a lot of rigs.
Driver, driver, driver. There you go.
Keep it like that. Keep it like that. Keep it like that. Keep moving. Keep it like that. Keep it like that. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Passenger now. Passenger. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Straight. Straight now. You got the corner. A little passenger. Perfect. No le vas a dar, dale. No, you're fine, you're fine. Okay, all the way, crawl it, passenger. Passenger, all the way. Okay.
Directly in my face, but this is where the fin's at. This is basically where most of us have to wait until the Jeep in front of us crests the fin, but that was wild back there. I wasn't able to get it into front dig, which is really why I ended up a lot higher than I wanted to be, but I was spotted down and everyone was super nice and no harm, no foul, but that felt a little sketch for sure. Gladiator make it up the Z-turn? Without an Atlas and with the vehicle being so long, it's really difficult to get his butt this way. So his rear end has to be like, in my rear end, of course I mean the vehicle, guys. So it has to be probably 3 feet this way and he has to come into the obstacle like that. Now his wheelbase makes turning really difficult. And then on top of that, without an Atlas to be able to do front dig, it's definitely, we're gonna be here for a minute. Passenger tire, you can't really see it, but when he's going up and then he's coming down, That's a lot of weight in snap an axle shaft.
Yeah, I know it needs to, but I can't get it over. There's no way a gladiator's doing this. Go for it, man.
LJ on 37's manual. Go Aaron, go! Go Aaron, go! Nice.
I thought you didn't get body damage. What's this?
It'll buff out.
And then what about this?
That'll also buff out. Stop looking at my body damage. It's because you weren't spotting me. Yeah, honestly, the Jeep is taking a hit or two. I'll say that for sure.
Stay high. John, stay real high.
I don't think you understand. That tire is like 6 feet in the air, 5 feet in the air. Oh. Engine is not happy. Hey, babe. That's a corner or a fender.
Oh, my freaking battery. It's too loose.
What?
His battery terminal is loose. It shut off.
What? You need to tighten it down?
I mean, yeah, when we get home. Jeez Louise.
Oh, my tire's in there. Right here.
What's going on, babe?
Straight.
Suck. Where's the drop at? What has
No, go straight. You're totally fine. It's a ramp.
I don't know what's over here.
It's a ramp.
You're fine. There's nothing.
You can turn out. You're good.
I don't know. I was like way up on something. Like, it was really bound up somewhere. Where was that at? Right there?
Kevin, what are you doing?
Siping my tires.
Marlon's engine is continuously not happy. Drive! That's a lot of smoke. You have a fire extinguisher handy?
Share some with the class, Marlon.
My God.
Jesus. That's why I need a V8. Just dump it out. You might have to add like a couple quarts of oil after you're done with this.
I don't think you would pass emissions in California. Or anywhere for that matter. What an incredibly long day on the trails, guys. But we did it. 3 trails, 1 day. Everyone that drove onto the trail drove off, so no major breaks, nothing to write home about. As always, guys, a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Share with your friends and family, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned for the update on the JKU build. We are like T-minus 9 days before we have to head out to EJS. Are you going? Let us know in the comments below. Let's meet up. What trails are you guys running? Looking forward to having this thing out at Moab. Fingers crossed that we make the deadline. We'll see you next time. Bye.